the same. With every find we're cleaning, leaving nothing but the earth. Magnetic North Adventures, discovering our world.
Good morning, good afternoon and good evening. It's Lee from Magnetic North Adventures, and today I'm back in Sheffield, South Yorkshire, England, and I'm going to show you the river levels, what's happening on the River Don. And basically the city is already starting to flood. We've had several days of non-stop rain, and yeah, basically the river levels have gained so much water. There's 15 to 20 feet of water in there currently, so I'll be showing you exactly what's what and exactly why we get more metal and debris coming down the river. Also where we get more mudlark finds. So it's still raining, as you can see, and if you want to check on river levels and you're in the UK, go to riverlevels.uk and there will be a list of every single river with every single monitoring station, and that will tell you exactly how high the river levels are. Now I'm looking at this one here outside of me, and the islands are completely underwater. There's a lot of flood debris, but always remember safety first. Keep well away from the water's edge. It will be slippery and it can collapse. So I'll just show you Ladies Bridge, Sheffield. So this is Ladies Bridge. So straight away, as you can see, very fast water, a lot of undercurrent. Those islands completely underwater, and there's some debris washed in, including big road barriers. There's a carpet washed in there. That's going to be a nightmare to remove afterwards. And all under the Mudlark building is completely submerged. The River Don, the castle used to stand up there. As you can see, the sky is absolutely full of rain. So as you can see, there is a lot of undercurrent down there. It's eddying around and going underneath this building. It is due to rain till 10 PM, so these water levels will constantly get higher, and then we've got the backwash for water from the next 24 hours, 48 hours filtering in here as well. So just over here we've got one of the water monitors that tells us the height on the River Levels UK. So this is where the river sheaf enters the Don, and under there is a famous area known as the Megatron underground sewage tunnel, and that is an area that they are wanting to open up soon so that you can see inside the river. Now that particular area is very, very deep water and very fast, lots of undercurrents. My advice is, if you are an urban explorer, do not risk any of the underground tunnels a week after rain and a week before rain. They are liable to flash flooding. As you can see here, this is the river and how fast it is here, and you can see just there where they meet how powerful that undercurrent is. So currently at Blanc Street Bridge, just here, and as you can see again, all the islands have completely sunk. You can see there's fast waters here as well, and the old water level meter there and the waters are getting very, very fast at this point. There is water flowing in from the streets, from every single pipe. But straight away, look at all that litter. This is going to be quite a big clean up afterwards. So just down here you can see there is debris from floods. You've got vapes down there, general trash down there. Let's have a look. You've got a laptop down there. You've got a bin lid. Just over there you've got a purse, tyres, inner tubes. This is where we are currently, North Bank. Just a little bit of the history of the area. If you want to read that, please stop and pause it. And again, that shows you where we are. That's literally just here near the hotels. We've got Holiday Inn over there. So this is the top end near the Wicker. Again, all this area here is normally an island, normally a mudlark zone, and it's completely flooded. So that does mean that there will be lots of new mudlark finds when the water goes down in a week or so. These are the main road bridges. As you can see from the footpath, there is a lot of silt on here, so the water has been up and onto this pathway. You can see where the rocks are over there, and then again you've got more water coming in from the old underground just over here, just over there, and then you've got an old culvert tunnel here. Now, back in the Victorian times, the 1800s, all this area here used to be fairgrounds, cattle markets, farmers markets, and then you've got this old area here which is a hotel. Used to be at the side of a railway station. Just got to be very careful in this area, because normally in this area you do get a lot of use of things that shouldn't be used, needles and things like that. So this is Cobweb Bridge, the Wicker. So you've got the old factories there, the river level's getting up here. You can see with the old culvert there, that's now sinking underwater. This is the Wicker, old railway viaduct and Cobweb Bridge. Now I can tell you now, none of this area from here down to the weir has been magnet fished, but this is a metal bridge and it slopes out, so it would be a difficult area. But it is said that this area here was definitely a dump for military equipment in 1919 to 1922, all around here. And a bit further down there have been a number of items washed up, so it could well be from what's washing out here. That is Cobweb Bridge, the Wicker, Sheffield. This is where the path access used to go. It's now blocked off, so unfortunately this is not a site I will be doing. So just a bit further down from the Wicker and Cobweb Bridge, you've got this weir. Now normally you can see that, and at the moment you can hardly see it. There's literally tons and tons and tons of water, silt, sediment, you name it, getting washed down. And again, all the islands have completely sunk. At the weekend just gone, the Rivers Trust was down here, part of the Blue Loop group, and they had a ladder here, and they had a little foot ladder here, go up, and they went down here. Down here you can see the footprints in the silt where they've been, just down there and all around there. Now unfortunately they pulled all this out of the river and they've left it all. So come on guys and girls, you have a go at us for cleaning the rivers, we at least take our rubbish away. So, you know, you've pulled all this litter up, well done for doing so, but leaving it here, it's still a fly tip and it makes an area look a mess and it makes it hazardous with vermin. So this is not magnet fishing waste, this is what the rivers clean-up team have left behind. So you know what, I'm going to say it, I'm not happy about people leaving mess, whether you're official river trust, clean up people, or even magnet fishers. And that is here on Effingham Street, just there, in Furnival Street. Get it shifted folks, it shouldn't be there. If you're going to pull it up, remove it straight away, protect the area, prevent it going back into the water. So just down here you can see the islands are underwater. There's been a lot of pressure because you can see the trees have been crushed. So just down here, hiding in the undergrowth, we've got a heron trying to spot where the dinner might be for himself. He's spotted me. I don't want to disturb him too much, so I'm going to move on. So down here, got ducks, more there, but look how much litter's formed on the island. Now this is how fast the water is here, and you can see around the back of the island, just there, it's incredibly fast. Now these islands, they are still sinking. The power of water is not to be underestimated. I am quite high up here and I do feel safe, but I am still monitoring the levels because I have seen that this very road here has sank completely before. So we've got to the Bailey Bridge and they've shut the footpath due to flooding. Now I'm going to go and have a look, just see how bad it is and show you folks. Right, so as you can see, it's not actually flooded at the moment, but the water levels are rising, so they put the sign there as a precaution. But again, you've got very fast waters here. This area here and all along here has been magnet fished and cleared of all the metal debris that could be got out, and I dare say there'll be more, but as the path on that side is much lower, and that's probably why they've closed it down there. Now roughly here, just there, There used to be a bridge once, just roughly there in that area, and that's long gone. We have magnet fish on the other side, but we haven't done that particular section in front of that building where the bridge used to be and down to that very corner. There'll be stuff there. This is Leveson Road, Norfolk Bridge. You can see this island here is starting to sink. Just down there you've got a couple of geese, you've got another heron there. It's coming into land just behind that bush. Now we have fished, magnet fished along that wall there. There was quite a bit of scrap, and we have down there as well. If you want to see what was found, you can see that in a previous video. So this is the other side of the bridge. Again, Norfolk Bridge, 1850s, just there. And as you can see, it's going over the weir overflow, ripping up the bottom of the weir, going over the island, and it's replenishing this area here. Now, there has been a number of videos in this area, and there has been artillery shells found. There have been things like cannonballs in this area and very interesting tools. But if I zoom in, just down there you can see where the wood platform is, where we've magnet fished from. There is actually only a small gap, but that will go underwater soon. But just down here there is a massive pipe, got to be careful, but look at the power of that water. So this now is where you've got the Loxley, the Sheaf and the Don all piling water into this one area. So again, this area here, even though it's been done, we're going to be doing it again to make sure it's fully clean. So that'll be some point soon. See what comes out on the next video in this area. So this is just below Norfolk Bridge and the Burton Weir. You can see it's very, very fast, the water's rising. You've got silt coming up on the side. But yes, to prove that it is the Blue Loop group in this area, there we go, Blue Loop group. There's the information and their contact details. Let's get them to get that rubbish removed that they've had out the river. There we are. If you're going to pull it out the environment, clean the environment totally, don't leave it on the side. Because when these rivers flood, or when people get too much to drink, all that river is going to be polluted again. So, you know, if you're going to move it out, remove it completely. Everybody that pulls it out of the water, regardless of your job or title, should remove it. Volunteers, people doing it for fun, anybody. Do not leave trash around. Right then folks, it is still raining, and the water is flowing fast and high. Now the further I go this way, the further the water levels will be higher. There'll be more danger of paths actually being underwater. So I'm going to stop right here, safety reasons, and I'm going to return back home where it's safe and where it's warm. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So for now, I hope you like this particular video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and until the very next time, this is Lee at Magnetic North Adventures. Bye for now everyone.